So in this video we're gonna add in custom validation to check if email address exists or not in Laravel. So what we can do here is we can say public function check mail. We wanna pass in an email, and then we basically will wanna go in and find that email. But first let's go in and work at the front end. So inside relocated.blade.php, we want to add in this code. So what this code basically do is it goes in every time you type something in the email field, it will send an IX request to the backend and check if that email exists. If not, it will come up with an error like this. So there's a couple of changes we need to do, and one of them is, first of all, going up here and all the way up here in the email field. We want to basically go up and we want to say span class check mail. So we want to call this ID. And then we want to basically set in it as an invalid. And then we want to go in here and create the route for it. So the way we will do this is we basically go in and say route get, and then we want to say let it correspond with what we have in here. So basically what we have in here is API user check and then email. And then we want to go in and basically call the user controller check mail function. And then what we do now is we go in here and we will basically check for this. So basically the way we want to check is by saying like this, and then we want to go in and say if user does not exist, so if we can't find this record based on the email variable, we're gonna return a response with a JSON, which we're gonna get back to in a bit. And then if it does exist, we're gonna return a response with a JSON. Okay, so what we're gonna put inside here is pretty much put in here. So we're gonna say contains error, and in here we want to say false, but in here we want to say true. The reason why is because when the user record does exist, we actually want to return an error, and then we want to display it. So you can see here we are checking if there's an error. So great, now there's an error. And if there's not an error, we want to go in and remove this. So the way we can go in and do that is pretty much by saying like this. Great. And then we want to go in and basically put in the error, which we just call error, as you can see here. So in here we want to say error. This email is already in use. Okay, great. So now if we go in and refresh, we should be able to see that the error appears. So at first we will go in here and we will choose the email I registered with, and we get this red line, but we don't get the text appearing. Okay, that's interesting. Just go in here and see why. So the issue seems to be it doesn't have any hide anything. So now if we just go in here and say so basically we want to go in and in our register here, and what we want to do is we want to basically go up and say inside email here, actually no, sorry, we want to go down here, and then we want to go in here and say style display block, and then we want to refresh, and then this should actually fix the problem here. So now as you type in, it will check if the email is already in use. This concept go for the same as the username. You could go in and do that with the username too if you wanted to, or you can just go and do this with the email if you want to create a username field, of course. So this is basically how we do it in Laravel. Thank you very much for watching this video, and see you in the next video where we're gonna go in and validate the password length automatically, the confirmed password matching the password, and the name length.